And new this morning, the Afghan Ministry of Defense says 36 ISIS fighters were killed when that massive bomb dropped. The U.S. commander in the region this morning is calling it the right weapon against the right target and says U.S. forces on the ground there see no evidence of civilian casualties. The military move puts some action behind President Trump's tough talk on terror as he, here in South Florida, faces multiple international flashpoints. President Trump waving as he arrives in Florida after flexing military muscle overseas. U.S. forces dropping the so-called mother of all bombs, targeting terrorist tunnels in eastern Afghanistan. The GBU-43, more than 30 feet long, weighing more than 21,000 pounds, 11 tons of TNT explosive. This test video shows what it might have looked like. The commander-in-chief, comfortable, he says, delegating the decision-making to top military brass.
Everybody knows exactly what happened, and what I do is I authorize my military. We have the greatest military in the world, and they've done a job as usual, so we have given them total authorization.
U.S. military officials tell NBC News battlefield commanders made the decision on their own to drop the massive bomb, the first time it's been used in battle, pressuring ISIS as the president promised to do.
Bomb the hell out of ISIS?
I'm going to bomb the out of them.
It's the second major military move from the Trump administration in just the last week. An attack Bashar al-Assad is now basically calling fake news. In an interview with AFP recorded on Syrian government cameras, Assad's even questioning whether pictures of the youngest victims are real. Images President Trump himself talked about in explaining his decision to act.
Even beautiful babies were cruelly murdered.
We don't know whether those dead children were they killed in Khan Sheikhoun, were they dead at all.
While a shocking claim, it's perhaps unsurprising from Assad, who denied being behind a similar attack in 2013. To U.S. officials, it's painfully clear as they point to evidence. They say Assad's regime gassed its own people. Syria's far from the only foreign hotspot for President Trump right now. U.S. officials believe North Korea is getting ready to conduct an underground nuclear test as early as tomorrow.
North Korea is a problem. The problem will be taken care of.
How? Perhaps by presidential praise for and pressure on China and leader Xi Jinping, who holds serious sway over Pyongyang.
I have really gotten to like and respect, as you know, President Xi. He's a terrific person. We spent a lot of time together in Florida. He's a very special man, so we'll see how it goes.
And underscoring the complexity of the fight against terror, news now of a deadly friendly fire incident in Syria. The Pentagon says a coalition airstrike mistakenly hit 18 allied fighters, killing them. The military is now trying to figure out just what went wrong. Matt, Savannah.
All right, Hallie Jackson. Hallie, thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.